Hello world, I'm Matt Lucas and this is 5 minutes of Muay Thai news from around the world and here in Thailand. So let's get started. The first things first is the IFMA Senior World Games over in Dubai right now. A lot of action going on. Some American fighters like Tierra Brandt and Aaron Ortiz are doing exceptionally well. The gold medal rounds, the finals are in a day or so. So by the time you watch this properly, they'll be fighting over in the UAE. There's been some notable athletes like Liam Nolan, Yotin FA Group. Recently, Ben Kant from Riddler's Gym over in Perth took on Capitan Pet Indy. So some really high level fights over in the UAE. It's part of the larger IFMA Games. Recently, there was the Southeast Asian Games over in Hanoi, Vietnam. The Thai team sent over a handful of athletes, including Dok Mai Ba Fairtex, who came home with a silver medal and 150,000 baht for winning that silver medal. So a lot of fights going on at these big international tournaments and a decent payday for some people in some countries. Over in Australia, we had Rebellion. Both Springsia and Joanne La were able to beat their opponents on points. Luke Sai Kongdin sisters, Ada and Duong Dao Noi. Sai Neji was able to pull off the show as usual, and he has another show coming up on August 27th, which the whole world is excited to see. Speaking of Australia and Thailand, Inflation Fight Series came to Lumpinee for a massive show. Nick Atkins and his company brought over 6 Australian athletes. It was a stacked card. Natalie from Strikeforce Gym came out. Chad Collins, James Honey, Yusuf Bonaham was on the card. So a really stacked card, great shows. Natalie did well against her opponent, Gao Dao Song Rit Transport. The next fight, Alfie Smith took on Dala Ek. Alfie Smith, a young gun, versus Dala Ek, who trains out Revolution in Phuket, in the Surin area with Tim Fisher. Dala Ek, a very, very skilled athlete, a lot of fun to watch. First thing he does, cartwheel kick. But Alfie, a very tall, lanky fighter, did well. Not quite good enough to take the points win, but very well. James Honey had an excellent fight against Super Ball Fairtex. Very even. The judges gave it to Honey. The next fight was Yusuf versus Avatar. That was a really, really exciting fight. Avatar coming in a bit short notice, hasn't fought in about 2 years. Avatar has gone up and down the weight classes, and now is a bit smaller, but was willing to take on Yusuf, who is an internationally acclaimed athlete. Raja Demner titles, Amnoy, Lumpinee, Thai Fight Max. Yusuf's done it all. So a great fight. Then there was Jack versus Chad Collins. That one, a really, really good fight. Chad the Shark, very, very aggressive, but Jack with huge damaging shots. I was lucky enough to commentate the show along with Dane Daddy Cool from Australia. A real pleasure to work with. So we're looking to see more things from Nick Atkins and the Infliction Fight Series company coming soon. Over in the States, in San Diego, was a massive WBC youth experience put on by Patrick Rivera and his company of people. Also ended with a MDL, a Muay Thai Development League show. Jeff Querez from Triumphant put on an excellent show as well that Sunday night. Saturday or Sunday, Thai time mixing me up. The headline was Eddie Abasolo versus David Penapete. Eddie surprised me with this one. The slick technician was able to outpoint and outscore the tough Aussie who just fell into playing Eddie's game. So hats off to Eddie. He got a WBC prestige belt for that international win, and we're looking to see Eddie back in the ring sometime soon. Coming up this week, actually starting tomorrow, Sing Batong is going to be having a show over in Patong Stadium. Noom Noi Sing Patong, legendary promoter, regularly promoted at Lumpinee, is having some cards. They do stream on YouTube. The main event is Seng Tien Ekmong Non versus Ricardo Alvarez, or Richie. Richie now training out of Sinbi Muay Thai, used to train out of Sor Samai, and started really his journey at Kong Sutta in Bangkok. So that should be a good one. Ricky has a lot of stadium experience, fought regularly at Raja Demnon while he was at Sor Samai, also did his time at Max Muay Thai. So exciting to see that one. The Fairtex show this week will have Kiat Pet fighters, so the level of athletes going up for sure. Prem Busaraba Von Wongs, the promoter for Fairtex, also recently met up with Boat Pet Indy. So there's talks of a collaboration there. We'll get to see what happens in the coming months. Fairtex is having the Road to One tournament that starts in August. There may be a pre-qualifier for it for the foreigners coming up soon, which will be very interesting to see. But again, more details as they come. Tomorrow I am going to Raja Demnon to do a short video with my good friend Clay. I'm very excited to display that in the coming week. And a few of the entertainment shows like Max are unfortunately closed right now, but other shows are coming up. MX is having regular shows again. Fairtex Fight Promotion is going on, and we have a lot of big things coming. Last thing to wrap things up, June 11th, marketing for Muay Thai fighters, an online course. It is about 90 minutes, $75 to sign up, and teaching you how to get and retain sponsors, get fights, and just improve your media presence with this course. So stay tuned, and we'll see you soon.
Please like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Now, like Paulville.